Are you a cosmetology student or a recent grad and you are working on making the biggest decision of your career? And that decision is, should you start off in a commission structure salon or should you start off as a salon assistant? In this video, I'm going to share with you why I am so happy that I started my career off as a salon assistant. It's your girl Sharon. Welcome back to my channel where I share the best hairstyling related content in building, owning, operating, and maximizing your new and existing salon business. By the end of this video, I am so confident that you will be ready to make the decision, or at least be close to making the decision of how you want to start your salon career. So let's get into the tips. Tip number one, when I started off my career as a salon assistant, I learned so much by watching, listening, and implementing. And I have to say that I kind of had a unique experience because when I started off in the salon industry, graduating from cosmetology school, I was able to work 3 days in the salon as a stylist behind the chair, doing work on my own clients. And then the last 2 days of the week, I worked as a salon assistant. And I worked as a salon assistant for one particular stylist. I worked in a salon that had 20 stylists, and boy, I'm telling you, it was scary. But I did it anyway. It was great because I was able to watch so many different stylists when I wasn't busy in the salon. By working as a salon assistant, it really helped me understand and get a better foundation of what to do in the salon from day to day. It also helped me get a better understanding of how to implement services that were more complicated in the salon. And this is so crucial in today's world as you start off and embark your career as a salon hairstylist and or an assistant, because you really want to understand the more complicated services. And in today's world of cutting, color, there are so many extra steps. There's so many extra steps to cutting. There's so many extra steps to color. When you think about cutting and texturizing and razor cutting and clipper cutting, it's so much to do and so many more steps that you can use to achieve and implement the services that you do in the salon every day. And when you think about color, there's so many extra steps of highlighting, low lighting, ombre. And so it's very important to understand those steps and how to maneuver your client through the services in the salon. I cannot emphasize enough that the strategy of starting off as a salon assistant and learning how to watch, listen, and implement is so key and will work in today's salon industry. So tip number two, working as a salon assistant gave me so much more time to practice, practice, practice. The first thing you want to keep in mind when you start off as a salon assistant and you're practicing and doing work on clients for stylists that you are assisting is that don't think of it begrudgingly. Like, don't think of it as I'm just a salon assistant. No, you are not just a salon assistant. Think of it as this is temporary. You will not remain a salon assistant for the rest of your life. Think of it as it's your foundation. It's your foundation to get your practice in. It's your foundation to understand the steps and implement everything that you're learning in the salon with clients that don't really belong to you, that you can kind of maneuver and understand, get a better understanding of what to do on that particular client based on the direction that you're receiving from the hairstylist that you're assisting. So keep in mind that this is only temporary. And when you're working on this client, be it putting in foils, blow drying, shampooing, think about it differently. Change your mindset on it. Think about it as if it's your client. Like, do the best work that you can on that client as if it's your client. So you ever heard the terminology act as if? Act as if that's your client. And act as if you're not getting paid $10 an hour or $14 an hour. Act as if you're getting paid $100 an hour or $200 an hour to work on this client. And at the end of this service, they're gonna pay you $200, $300 to put in your pocket when you're working in your salon suite. So think about it like that. Don't think about it as you're just a salon assistant folding towels, sweeping hair. Because guess what? When you're working in your salon suite, you're going to be doing the same thing for yourself unless you have a salon assistant. So the tip number 2, you want to practice, practice, practice. And practice as if this is your client and that you're doing the best work, because you never know when this client might come to you if you get a chair in that particular salon. They might remember that Jane was amazing when she did my shampoo, and I love the way she put my foils in, and the color just came out amazing. So think about that. Don't just think of yourself as just a salon assistant. Before we get into the last tip, I want to know, have you made the biggest decision of your salon career? Have you decided where you will start your career? Will you start as a salon assistant or a commission structure stylist? Tip number 3, becoming a salon assistant first helped me gain a higher level of confidence to start my salon career. One of the main reasons that I loved about being able to build a higher level confidence as a salon assistant first was the fact that I had someone by my side. I had that support. I had that inspiration. I had that motivation. So if ever I needed any adjustments, no, Sharon, put the foils in this way. No, that's not correct. Move the foils to this side. Next time you do these foils, comb the hair like this. The next time you do this blow dry on this particular texture of hair, do it like this. And if I had been working in a commission structure salon without those adjustments, I would not have had a higher level of confidence that I have today and throughout my career if I had not started as a salon assistant first. Having a higher level of confidence also gave me the skill level of being able to approach a new client with less time trying to figure out what needed to be done after the consultation. So it gave me confidence in knowing what to do from beginning to the end of the client service. Having the confidence level, it gave me more passion for the industry. It gave me more of a foundation for business, and it gave me an understanding of where I needed to take my business from starting off as a salon assistant. Having more confidence will help you sleep more at night. Trust me when I tell you. You don't have to be nervous about the next day. You don't have to be trying to figure out what you're gonna do next. You don't have to be uneasy when you're working in the salon. You don't have to be as nervous. So when you start off as a salon assistant, that is alleviated by the time you get to owning your own or having your own chair in a salon suite or in a commission structure salon. And I'm not saying it's never going to be over, because when you're in the industry 5-6 years, you're still nervous with some clients, because when you have the passion for the industry, you want to please everybody. And sometimes that's not always possible. But when you have the confidence level from the beginning, you know that you're doing your best work on this client, and you know that you have the tools and the ideas and the creativity to move these clients from beginning to end of a service. So are you ready for the bonus tips? Actually, I have 3 bonus tips. Bonus tip number 1, starting off as a salon assistant in my career really helped me build my reputation faster. And it also gave me the credibility that I needed to start as a full-time hairstylist in a commission structure salon. Bonus tip number 2, when you start off as a salon assistant first, again, it is a great foundation for the start of your career. But it helps you build your brand, your business, and it helps you have more clarity in what you want to do and what you want to bring to the table as a niche salon professional. Like, what do you want to specialize in? When you start off as an assistant, you see exactly the things that you may love as a hairstylist and some things that you don't love so much as a hairstylist. But whatever that may be, I always say, don't limit your business. Don't say that you're just a colorist, because if a haircut comes in and you can charge $150 for a haircut, you don't want to tell that client that you just do color, and vice versa if you just do cutting but you don't do color. So try not to limit yourself as a hairstylist. And when you start off as an assistant, it really helps you understand exactly what you want to do, what you're passionate about, and what you want to specialize in the salon industry. Now, I'm not saying don't have a niche, don't specialize in just one thing, but try to be a well-rounded stylist is all that I'm saying. Don't just say, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. Because when I first started in the industry, I did almost anything. Whatever I needed to do to make money. I did some pedicures, I did some manicures, but guess what? When I built up my hair business, I stopped all of that. So I was able to say, okay, no, I don't do manicures or pedicures anymore because now I have a significant following that I don't have to do that. So don't always start off your career like you're not going to do this and you're not going to do that. Leave the decision open so that you can build the clientele, gain the clarity on your business and your brand. I hope that these tips were beneficial to you in you making the decision into where you would love to start your salon career. But if you're still struggling and you still are not quite sure exactly where you want to start, I invite you to schedule a 30-minute free coaching session with me, Sharon, yes, and I will help you decide exactly where you need to start your career as a commission structure salon or as an assistant based on your personal scenario. Because everybody is different. Everybody has a different level of confidence. Everybody has a different level of technical skills. So everybody is different. And I would love to help you determine exactly where you need to start your career. So the link to that is in the description section. And so if you are struggling, just hit me up and let me know. Schedule a one-on-one 30-minute free consultation with me. I will be honored to help you make the decision as to where you need to start your new salon career. Take care, and to the next video, peace.